Hello, hello, my beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great day. Today, I want to consult the cards about a very important topic that I'm sure is making you worry and making a lot of people worry because lately, the world peace, if we can call it like that, has been a little bit, throw off with all the attacks and all the wars that we've seen on the world. So that makes me wonder if World War III is coming, where all the chaos and all the battles and all the wars are gonna lead, because I feel like everyday energies and everything around us is just turning darker and darker, and I'm wondering if we're actually heading to a World War III, if we're already on it, because maybe we're already living it and we have not realized it. So with that in mind, I just say I'm going to consult the cards. I'm going to see what it says and see what advice it has for me and for you, because I'm sure that a lot of you are worried about it too. So on this session, I'm going to be answering 4 questions. The first question is going to be the collective energy of the universe, of the world mostly, to see where we stand, to see, how things are in general, so we can actually know how to navigate through it. The second question is if we are ready for it, because most of the times when wars have taken place on the world, it's because we needed a revolution, we needed some change. So maybe it's time for a World War III to happen. I don't know, but let's see what the card says. The next question is gonna be what can we do to prevent it, or if there is any way to avoid this World War III. I'm sure that we are very eager to see if there's something we can actually do to avoid it. And the last question I'm gonna be doing on this live is if World War III is coming, if we're actually living it. It's gonna give us some insight and clarity about these dark times that we're going through. So with that said, let's see what the card says. And before I do the reading, remember that this reading is for entertainment purposes only, and that it should not be taken as advice, nor as personal, general, financial, judicial, or medical advice, because what the card says is not fixed on stone, and you're always going to have the free will to build and create the future that you desire with the actions and decisions that you make. So also remember that I am a symbolic tarot reader, so I don't work with any entities, spirit, deity, of anything of the sort. I'm just going to be reading the symbols that the cards has to bring answer to these questions about World War III in a collective message. I'm really hoping that today the cards give me like some good insights, some positive vibes, because everything has felt just so dark lately. Like, it's crazy. Well, at least in my life, I think that I've been experiencing a lot of darkness, a lot of situations that have put me on a really under a lot of stress emotionally and spiritually, because they're just so dark. But let's see the message of the cards, because I'm sure it will bring some insights about it. But now I'm gonna be pulling 1 card for each question, and I'm gonna analyze it and see what's the message it has. Now let's see what is the collective energy of the world, and the card for that, we have the 10 of Swords in upwards position. And as we can see on the card, we have a man that is lying on the ground. He's been like pierced by 10 swords. A new day is coming, the darkness is dissipating, and well, this can answer the question about what is the collective energy of the world. And at this moment, it seems that the universe, the world, is going through a process of transformation and transmutation of, the negativity, the darkness that, I am experiencing. I don't know if you're experiencing too. And it's in that process of transmutating all this negativity into new opportunities, into a brand new days. Nevertheless, we have to notice that the man on the floor, he's been pierced by the 10 swords. So in a way, this card tells me that we are on that, process. We are on that process of, experiencing the darkness, experiencing like the hard times, for us to finally be able to flip the page and experience a new beginning, experience a new day. But it might take a little bit longer. So it seems that we are on that, let's say, cocoon phase before actually coming out and experiencing the goodness and everything good that is meant for us. But we still need to struggle, or let's say hang in there when it comes to the collective energy on the universe, because it seems that everyone is going through these, let's say, tough times or dark times. We're hoping for the new day, we're hoping for the new beginning, and we feel that it's not coming, but it's coming. So this card is bringing a lot of reassurance, it's bringing a lot of hope, or at least to me, because it's telling me that these dark times that we are experiencing globally are about to come to an end. But we are not there quite. So we still have to be a little bit patient, we still have to be, stoic and resilient, and accept and learn how to navigate through the darkness, because we still have to go through it a little bit more. So collectively speaking, the energy of the world is on that transmutation process from taking the darkness into a new day. Remember that it's always gonna get the darkest before the new day arrives, and it seems that we're going through that page. I just hope that it doesn't turn any more darkness, it doesn't get worse, because I think that generally the situation is pretty worse. It's pretty bad, sorry. So let's hope that we can experience that new day soon, that we can, breathe peace and live in a peaceful world pretty soon. And I'm sure that we're gonna get there if we all do our best. And not only us, but the people in power too. But now let's see the second card to answer the question about if we are ready for this World War III. And the card that we have today is the Page of Pentacles in a reverse position. And as we can see in the card, we have a man that is standing in the middle of a meadow. He is looking intensely at the pentacle, and in a reverse position, this card tells me that we are totally not ready for a World War III. It seems that financially, because it's a Pentacles card, the world is not ready to afford a World War III. And I think that in a way is very good that the economy has been so bad lately, because it seems that it's because of that financial struggles and that bad economy that this World War III has not taken place. It seems that if the economy would have been better, World War III will have already started to take place. But it seems that it's the financial restrictions or the financial blockage or the financial, instability what is preventing World War III to happen, what is preventing World War III to take place. So we are not ready for it, and if it were to happen, World War III could be really, really devastating for everyone, financially speaking, because it seems that it's going to take the best out of every country, it's going to take the best out of every family, and everyone will be affected financially by it. So in a way, I think we have to be grateful for the struggles, for the financial struggles and bad, economy that we're having, because that is actually preventing worse things to happen, if that makes any sense. So let's keep, let's be gratitude, let's be grateful, and just hang in there, because it seems that all this darkness and all these negative energies are going to be renewing soon. So we're gonna be able to breathe again peace, and hopefully we'll breathe again, more financial stability. But at the moment, it is what it is, and in a way, it's being a good thing that we're going through all this financial crisis, because it's just preventing worse things to happen. But now, let's see the third card to see how we can prevent World War III, if there's anything we can do about it, or if it's completely out of our control. And we have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, in a reverse position. And as we can see in the card, we have a young woman. She's standing on top of a mirror too. She's holding a sword. There's a lot of wind and a lot of clouds on the background. So In a reverse position, this card tells me that we cannot prevent or that we cannot do anything to prevent or to avoid this World War III to happen. It seems that we are powerless about it. It seems that we have no saying about it. We have no control about it. So the best thing that you can do at this moment is just accept what is happening and just, let's say, hope for or pray for the people in power to have clarity and wisdom and understanding of the world to avoid getting there. Because at the moment, there's nothing you can do. Even if you are stressed, even if you worry about it, even if you search the news every day to see how everything is just happening on the world, it won't help. So the best you can do at this moment is focus on your life, enjoy what you have, be yourself, and try to be happy regardless of whatever is happening in the world. Because unfortunately, if we don't have the power to do that, if we don't have if we are not living the situation, and there's nothing we can do. And worrying about it, creating negative energy, creating lowering our vibrations for worrying about it or stressing about it, will just make the world, let's say, worst. Because it seems that at this moment everyone should try to be on the better spirit, enjoy life, be happy, because that's how you're actually gonna be able to spread positivity, spread light, because at this moment that's what the world needs. The world needs to dissipate darkness. The world needs to experience light. And the best way to create life is by being happy, by being yourself, and by enjoying what you have at the moment. So avoid stressing about it, avoid worrying too much about it. If it happens, it happens, and then try to live just one day at a time. And if at this moment it's not happening, and if at this moment you have a job, you have some financial security, you have your family, enjoy it, because you don't know when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. And wasting your present worrying about it won't make it happen or not happen, if that makes any sense. Because unfortunately, this goes beyond the power as we, as mere citizens or mortals, or regular people, as we like to call it. We can do anything about it. It's going to be up to the higher ups. It's going to be up to the people in power. And well, just with showing our discomfort or disagreement with that, I don't know if it's going to be enough for them too. Because people in power usually gets very their heart gets poisoned. So enjoy the present. Unfortunately, it's out of your hands, it's out of your power, and there's nothing we can do. There's nothing you can do, there's nothing I can do. At least just be happy, because the more happy that you are, the more that you focus on being yourself and enjoying your day, the more other people is going to notice it, and probably you can become contagious of happiness and good vibes. And in that way we can change the world a little bit, with just changing yourself and being happy. But now let's see the fourth card, which is going to answer if this world war is actually coming, or if it's already here, or if it's not going to happen. So let's see. And the last card for today, we have the Six of Pentacles in a reverse position. And as we can see in the card, we have a man that is standing and trying to giving coins or let's say scraps of gold to the beggars. He's holding a balance, and we have the Six Pentacles over here. So in a reverse position, this card is telling me that this World War III is not happening, at least at this moment. And again, it's pointing that the main reason why it's not happening is because of how the finances of the world are, how the economical crisis that we are living is preventing this World War III to happen. So we have to, in a way, be grateful for the bad things, because they are preventing worse things to happen, like I said before. But it seems that the balance in this whole World War III situation is very thin. It seems that it could happen anytime, but at the present time, and probably in the upcoming 2-3 months, it won't, let's say, escalate of how things are. But it's really, it's really fragile the moment the peace that we have in the world. And we actually have to be grateful, like I said before, for the scarcity when it comes to our economical or financial aspects of life, because that is what preventing the people in power to actually go full, at full speed and full power on this world. So it's not taking place at this moment. Nevertheless, it's a little bit unstable. But we have to be grateful that at least we have some more time for us to enjoy ourselves, to enjoy life, to enjoy our everyday. Because in a way, this card telling me that we should not worry too much about World War III. It's not taking place at this moment. It's not probably gonna take place in the upcoming months, but we just have to focus on enjoy our present, because, well, the future is uncertain, and we don't know when this World War III can actually, just happen out of nowhere, because when it comes to these big events in life, they just happen without any, let's call it, warning. So the best you can do is enjoy your life, be you, enjoy the people that you have, enjoy your job, enjoy like every little thing that you do, because that is how you can make a change. That's how you can, bring more light and, good feelings and positivity to the world, because that's what we need at this moment. It seems that we have like a collective darkness globally, and the best way we can do that is by igniting our light and then spread it with, act of kindness, or just being you with a smile, with just, being content of your life, or being grateful for what you have. Because when we tune into that, vibrations, into those feelings, people notice it, and it's contagious. When you see someone who is really smiling and who's glowing, who's shining, you'll be attracted to that person. You like to talk to that person, and that person actually, contagious with that emotion, with those feelings, and then you're gonna be spreading those feelings to the people around you. So the best that we can do before this darkness, before these wars, before all this, before not like to face all this negative and darkness experience that we're living, is igniting your light, spreading positivity, spreading good vibes, spreading just your essence, because that is what is going to make a difference. I'm sure that if we're able to share our light with someone, with at least one person on a day, and then that person share it with another person, then we can create a big effect in the world, and we can actually, change the world for the better. So that's the message the cards have regarding World War III. I really hope this message resonates with everyone, and that it gives you some peace of mind, because I needed to hear this. Like, I've been on the news lately so much because of what is happening in the world, and I've been stressed, and it's been really taking a toll of me, and this reading gives me like some, let's say, a clarity of guidance about how should I channel my energy. So from now on, I'm just going to refrain from reading any news. I'm going to refrain from, getting on top of anything that is happening. I'm just going to focus a little bit more on myself, focus on my micro universe, and focus how from my micro universe I can, influence other worlds or other micro universe around me, because that's the best thing that I can do to make the world, let's say, a better place, or, well, prevent a little bit this big event that I hope never takes place. But, well, unfortunately, we cannot control all of this, and some things have to happen for us, to humanity, to learn, to be better, and to grow, and to improve. And even when we have, let's say, evolved and matured so much emotionally and mentally through the decades, let's hope like that's enough for us to prevent bigger problems or wars, or, all this kind of negativity in the future. But for the time being, that's what it is. I hope you have a good night. Remember that I do personalized same-day tarot readings, you can send me a DM if you'd like to book a session with me. And also, please consider becoming a subscriber for $5 per month to support my content and support my doing. I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna be leaving you the link of my store under this live. So if you want to get an amulet or for supporting my content, you can book a reading there or purchase some amulets. So I hope you have a great day or great night, depending where you are. Well, it's night here in Florida. And I'm gonna be sending you lots of love and light, and also a lot of strength and clarity and, you know, understanding of life, so you can navigate through these, let's say, dark periods and these war times with grace, so you can focus on yourself and be happy. Sending you lots and love and light, and until the next time, bye bye.